What's up, everybody? It's a crazy busy week for me. Not enough seconds in the day, not enough minutes of the day, not enough hours. I don't have a show this week, so I'm off to go pick up some shirts, some Rob Stardom Canadian Strong Style shirts. So I'm going to go do that. And don't forget, at the end of this video, I'll be drawing for that free Rob Stardom action figure for one of the subscribers. So stick around till the end. Cue the intro. I'm a Canadian indie wrestler. You probably have never heard of me, and I'm winding down my career. Follow along to see my journey. Hey everybody, Rob Stardom here with Big Bobby Shank for Beer and Bologna Sandwich. Right. Don't open that beer. No? It's only for me, that's a prop. Really? And no bologna sandwich for you, okay?
Come on.
So first question, Mr. Shank.
What's up?
If you could have a beer and bologna sandwich with any wrestler, past, present, or future, who would it be?
A beer and a bologna sandwich.
Yeah. Not a bologna sandwich, a bologna sandwich.
Bologna. With Andre the Giant.
Why? Why Andre? He's gonna drink you under the table.
Exactly. You teach me a thing or two.
Hold on, you seen a bite. This is good bologna.
Yeah?
I don't have a budget for you though, Shane.
Come on, man.
So now, what about TV shows? What's your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show ever?
Yeah, ever.
Ever. We'll go with The Office.
Oh, that's not too bad. Dry humor, just like you.
Yeah. Love it.
Just like you. Now, here's a question everybody wants to know. Flair and Steamboat or Flair and Savage? That's a tough one, isn't it? That's a tough one.
Flair Steamboat.
Flair Steamboat. What kind of music do you listen to?
I'm into the hip hop, the rock.
The Rock. So Rock's a wrestler.
Well, he's a genre too.
And then we'll cut for since I don't remember. Okay, so now, if you could have a job that you hate and you're rich, or be on the indies, sorry I spit on you there, and make $25 a night, which would you pick?
Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. $25 a night. Is that enough to survive?
I'm not I'm drinking a beer and bologna. I can't afford a beer for you.
Wrestle on the indies for $25
That's
a night.
right. Thank you, Shane. Don't open that beer.
Animals, you can't just leave them.
Got the shirts in my car. Expect to see these at shows. Maybe even a giveaway coming up. But awesome quality. Thanks again, Mike. I just want to take a second to thank Mike from Ice Time Sports. You know, I don't have a promo code, no anything like this, but he gave me excellent service and a way better deal than he probably should have. I truly appreciate it. Shout out to any pro wrestlers looking for shirts, especially if you're in the Winnipeg area. See Mike at Ice Time Sports. Or anybody else you need shirts, he's the guy. North End, Winnipeg, Ice Time Sports. Awesome customer service, awesome value. Great guy. Thank you. Much appreciated, my friend. What the hell am I watching? If you're like me and you love watching pro wrestling on YouTube, check out NL Wrestling Archives. They've got wrestling from all over the place, but also they specialize in Newfoundland wrestling. I believe you'll even see some footage of a young Rob Stardom. But what's cool is they even upload things like NWA Dallas, wrestling from all over the place, old territory stuff, but lots of cool Newfoundland wrestling. When I wrestle in Newfoundland, it was one of the favorite times of my career. Any young wrestler, I suggest you go out there. It is an awesome place, especially if you get to go to George Street. Check out NL Wrestling Archive.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
I got a question from Raya Konda on Twitter. What is the best and worst bump you ever took and why? Also, enjoy your videos. First off, thank you for the question. I would say the best bump I ever took would be my first bump. When I was a young man, every bump, I loved it. I could bump. But especially that first bump in training when the Crimson Sheik taught me to bump, basically take a big choke slam, and I landed on probably the top of my head, but I got the love of the business after that first bump. I want to say my worst bump, I might not qualify it as a bump, but I got whipped into the buckle in a hardcore barbed wire match, and the barbed wire actually slit my wrist all the way along. I actually didn't bleed that much, but unfortunately it hurt like hell. and it looked like I attempted to slit my wrist. I can remember a lady seeing me in public with this huge gash on my wrist, and she looked at me very concerned and started to have a discussion with me that my life was worth living. It was really, really, really embarrassing, and I still remember it to this day. Uh, it's not the bumps that hurt. It's I would say the amount of bumps, and everybody's got that bump clock, and I think mine is ticking down. But I still got a few good years left in me, so let's hope I have less bumps in every match so I can keep going. Thanks for the question.
We were supposed to make a list of all the things we wanted to do in our lives before we kicked the bucket.
Going to Japan was always my number one goal. I don't know why. It's just something I really, really, really wanted to do. I love watching Japanese wrestling. Any chance I get, I'd love to read it in the magazines. And then getting into the business and being exposed to all of those Japanese wrestling tapes is something I truly fell in love with the style. I didn't really know much about the culture, but I fell in love with the style. So I actually got booked to go to Japan when I was in Mexico. I had the opportunity to be on a show with Dai Hana and Dookie. Dookie's now in New Japan. Dai Hana is now back in Japan. But they hooked me up with Kenjiro Matsuyama, who was a top performer in Osaka Pro Wrestling. And when they closed down, he ran his own promotion. He still runs his own promotion. So I got in contact with Kenjiro and I got booked. In all honesty, it wasn't for a lot of money, but I wanted to go so bad. I did what I could to make that opportunity happen. So I needed to pick up some more bookings so I could make some money off of that first tour. So I actually wrestled for a company named FUCK. I'm not going to say it. I don't want YouTube to kill me here, but yes, that was the name of the company. And it was very interesting for my first ever booking. They actually paid me well. It was in a garage, well, a dojo, but it really was a garage. And it was maybe like 10 people there. Yes, 10 people. But they focused on DVD sales. And they've used guys like Kota Ibushi, Madman Pondo, Necro Butcher, you name it, a big wide variety of guys. And it was a super cool experience. And that's where I met a good friend of mine, Kenji. Thank God I had a sponsor to help me as well to make some extra money doing that tour. Davey Boy Smith Jr., Harry Smith, introduced me to a sponsor online who took me out, made sure I got all I could eat and drink and things like that. But then the also cool thing was wrestling for Kenjiro Matsuyama on that first show. It was a big time show, big time Japanese feel, and great experience. There's where I wrestled Tadsuke, who now wrestles in Noah. I can't share the DVD footage for any of the shows. I've done 3 different tours of Japan from Kenjiro Matsuyama. I have a lot of respect for him, and he makes a lot of his income selling those DVDs in Japan and online. But look, I'm looking forward to sharing because I've wrestled for lots of different companies in Japan on all those tours. So I'm looking forward to sharing in future matches, wrestling for FUCK, wrestling for Dantonburi Pro Wrestling, wrestling in Sportiva, wrestling in Yanagase Pro, wrestling all over the place. I even wrestled on my second tour, a venue that had a Pro Wrestling Soul, or Ring Soul, sorry, that had no ring. The name of the venue was Ring Soul, and it had no ring. But it was a cool experience, so look for that. And being wrestled, guys that wrestled in All Japan in the past, New Japan in the past, FMW in the past, Osaka Pro, like all these companies that I used to tape trade, a great experience. I've even got some video footage going to places like Ribera and Tadukin, so look forward to all that. But I do want to say Japanese pro wrestling still in my heart is my favorite pro wrestling. I hate to say it, but it is my favorite pro wrestling. And I'm looking forward to my opportunity to go back. And I will be back. I'll be in Lorette, Manitoba, June 3rd for Canadian Wrestling's Elite. I'll be in Wadena, Saskatchewan, June 18th for Canadian Wrestling's Elite, where I'll be in a big battle royal, as well as facing Danny Duggan.
The Misfit Mission Collectibles, open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday inside the Malby Flea Market, 421 Malby Avenue East, Winnipeg, Manitoba. If you can't shop in person, you can shop online at www.misfitmission.ca. Use code STARDOM and save 10% now. That's code STARDOM, all in capitals, to save 10% off your order.
Don't forget, follow me on Twitter at StardomRob. Add me on Facebook at RobStardom. Follow me on Instagram at RobStardom. And send me an email at robstardom@gmail.com. So it's time for the big announcement. Who won the action figure? Well, the winner is Troy JK. Congratulations, Troy. I'm going to try to figure out who the heck you are to send you this figure, or you can leave a message down below. But I hope everybody doesn't just click stop. And listen, because I got a few things I want to talk about. So first off, I can't believe I have 125 subscribers. There's been over 10,000 hours of viewing. I do notice people like the vlogs, especially when I'm going to shows, a lot more than the full events I'm posting from the past. But I'm still gonna post those events. They mean a lot to me. So expect to see more of those. But hopefully you're gonna see a lot more vlogs from me. I also want to say there's going to be more giveaways. So 125 subscribers, I can't believe it. So I've teamed up with firstrow.ca, First Row Collectibles, and we're doing a huge giveaway. So I'll be giving away over $100 worth of pro wrestling memorabilia and collectibles once I hit 200 subscribers. So that means it can be tomorrow. It could be in 2 years. Who knows? But when I get to 200 subscribers, I will be picking a name randomly out of a hat and be giving that one lucky person $100 in pro wrestling collectibles. And I also remind everybody, in June, I'm going to make the draw to win that awesome match-worn shirt of mine that I wore in that death match I did in Minnesota. So all you have to do for that is send me a Twitter DM saying I want that shirt. I'll put the video at the end of this just so you can see it. Guys, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching this. I actually think I'm going to make another channel about making money on the side, because I think a lot of you guys see that I like to make a lot of money on the side. And hey, I don't care if you use my referral code or not. Somebody messaged me the other day, said they've got Receipt Hog, and they're excited because they're making some free money. I'm telling you, it's free money. I use it myself. Same as Zap Surveys. There's other ones I use too, but I'm scared. You know, people here maybe just want to see wrestling. They don't want to see the crazy cheap Rob Stardom that will do anything for a few extra bucks. But hey, I am what I am, and thank you guys for watching. And I got a show next week, so you'll see a show vlog. If you guys want to leave a comment on what you want to see on this channel, please leave a comment down below, and I will see you later.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We got a Twitter exclusive giveaway. Follow me at StardomRob and send me a DM saying I want the shirt. I'll be making a draw to win this ring-worn shirt in June. Again, follow me at StardomRob. Send me a DM.
A very special thank you, Shadow Extreme.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
For all your sports memorabilia needs, welcome to First Row.
Like we always do about this time.
FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectible store. Sports cards, We got them. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. Autographs, action figures, comic books, and wrestling collectibles. If you're a collector, we got what you need. Remember the name, firstrow.ca, Canada's online collectibles store.